I think Mae needs those extra few seconds of sleep. She hasn't slept well. No nightmare, by the looks of it. Okay. Ooh. Shapes. Oh, I see. People is just shapes. That entire section was just amazing. I kind of thought this would be the end, but it seems like it's still going, especially if I can play music. Yeah, there's no new songs, at least. All right, so a lot of stuff just happened, and the processing, it took a minute. I went and grabbed a drink and stuff. So Mae has taken quite a journey over this entire last event in general, going from ready to just throw herself away to like wanting. She wants to be able to hope. She wants to not suppress her feelings, her anger, and all that stuff. She just and honestly, suppressing that does hurt you more, and it'll lead you deeper into your depression and stuff. So I feel like that's good. I feel like she's come around, like with the realization that you should be hurting. You should. It gives you something. If you're hurting, that means you're feeling alive. You know, kind of, which is interesting. This was a very interesting way to do all this, and then you have the actual events that happened with these crazy goddamn fanatics who apparently we did kill them all. That is good. I mean, unintentionally. I mean, but that kind of ended up being like the best resolution you could ask for that. They're trapped down in the mine. They can't hurt anyone else. I genuinely did not think, like, going into this and throughout all the chapters, I was under the my main theory that I had going was that there was one guy, he was basically a serial killer or something, and he was going around and Mae knew what was going on, so he was trying to get Mae or something. But that guy following Mae around was one guy, though. It was the only guy who had that hat with like a light in front and stuff. Edie or whatever, however you pronounce their name. And we cut off his arm, which is, I mean, he left an arm there. Was that Casey's arm, though? No, it was someone from a military. It looked like a military tattoo, I think they said. Do you have the arm picture here? Army jacket and okay, so maybe not like a military guy, just an army jacket in general, which means they were probably, I don't know, a lot of people who wear army jackets that are people you wouldn't see missing as they were looking for would probably be, that was probably a homeless guy's arm or something. Could have been Casey's. Who knows, but either way, they're all gone. Don't need to think about that anymore. I don't see much else going on in general. Like, Mae has solved her problems, Sharkle. Thank you. It kind of feels like we're good now. Everything's good. Snow in the forecast. Are you ready for what's coming your way? Hey, Mae. You okay this morning? I'm not opening up the pickaxe today. Greg informs me we're doing band practice, though. I'll see you there. Ooh. Hey, man. Nice messages last night. I mean, like, really. You massive dork, lol. Band practice today. Because I feel like we need to do something normal. I'm at the Snalkin. Hope you're feeling okay. Sincerely, Gregory. With one R. Away message. It's good to be alive this morning. That's all. Oh, I can use the touchpad. Poor Casey. Unfortunate. Okay. Oh, epilogue. Stars. This will probably, depending on how long this actually is, this will probably be a separate episode. Give me a minute. All right. I think I'm good. God. It's us. It's just us. Home and us. I don't know what this feeling is, but I'm not gonna cry today. Hey, Granddad's clock. Hey, Granddad. Oh. What was... Were those people actually part of that secret society that has the teeth? I'm curious if they were actually the same or if that is just unrelated. We're gonna eat you for Thanksgiving, bird. That'd be a tiny Thanksgiving. I should, like, reread some of these. I mean, I got time. And the cozy months are coming. Shapes from beyond the veil of space. Oh yeah, let's go with that one. Let's see what the back of the book says. Released in 1937, Shapes from Beyond the Veil of Space is a towering achievement and marks the start of the weird gothic genre, an influence on much of 20th and 21st century horror, science fiction, and pulp literature. Shapes is sure to make you question just how far away the night sky is from you at this moment. Cool. Damn. Okay, that's it. Mae, honey, is that you? Yeah. I'm back in the kitchen, if you want to talk. Absolutely. Hey, sweetie. Hey, Mom. How are you feeling? Good enough to jump up here. Can you do me a favor and stay home tonight? Why? It's been... You're an adult, and you can do whatever you want, but you do live here, and you are still my baby. Aw, Mom. We need to come up with some ground rules, and just because... Honey, you could have died the other night, and then you just left to hang out with your friends. I'm so sorry, Mom. Sweetie, what's going on with you? I've had a really tough year, Mom. Hon, you've had a tough week. We all have. Yeah, but... What happened at school, hun? I don't care what it is, just please tell me. Are you working today? No, me and your father are both off today. I'll be around tonight. We can talk about it then. Sure. We can make breakfast for dinner like we used to. Dad can flip pancakes in the air. Sure. Are you going out today? Yeah. Can you please stay in town, close? Yeah, Mom. I think they're getting some of the longest night decorations out. Oh, wow. Calling for some snow, too. That went fast. What did? In the fall. It always does, hon. Okay. Well, I'm off. I love you, sweetie. I love you too, Mom. Aww. Are you still reading the same book? Oh no, this is a different one. This one's about people who died in the mines around here. Oh. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's very interesting. It's got some old songs. Want to hear one? Sure. Far from here, the ocean's roarin'. Far away, cross the din. I hear the Lord a-callin' their children. Bringin' in. I'll see you walking through the barley. We'll find each other, friend and kin. I hear the Lord a-callin' their children. Bring 'em in. Tarry with me for a moment. Talk the places we've been. The Lord will call us both to heaven. Bring him in, bring him in. That's nice. It is nice. Okay. We're doing that now. Hey, Dad. No work today? I told Bob to shove it. Really? No. You okay? Yeah, I'll be fine. Not gonna sugarcoat it. I hate my job. Aw, Dad, why? I've mined, I've made glass, I've done a heap of other stuff. But this place, they just don't respect you for working. They don't? Job's supposed to pay enough to live. Job's supposed to let you provide for your family. Job's supposed to have regular hours. Boss is supposed to respect you. Worker's supposed to be able to talk. Worker's supposed to be able to have a life. Worker's supposed to be able to live. Your mom always had to work, but I wanted to give you and her your time. I wanted her to have hobbies, and enough time and money to do them. And that's what made me happy. Now I just work so I can keep our health insurance. And hold on to the house. Try to, at least. My friend Germ, his dad works for the Department of Transportation. He talked about you getting a union going at Ham Panther. They fire you just for talking about that. Is that legal? Legal don't always matter. Yep. Is there anything you can do? I mean, we do need a union. It's just easier to say it than to get it done. Unions were always there in the mines and factory, at least for a while. But here, I got something for you. I got it out of the basement. How'd you get into the basement? Door in the crawl space. That's spooky. So what I got is a tooth. A what? Do you know what this tooth is? No, really? You sure? Yeah, Granddad must have had it from the old days. Mae, thank you. Wow, looks bright and new. Like they just pulled it out of his skull yesterday. You show that to your boss and tell him to eat shit. Mae. Sorry. I'll just keep it with me. Sure thing. Mae. Yeah? You come down and pick it with us if we walk out? I'll breathe fire, Dad. Love you, kitten. Be back later, Dad. Oh, the tooth. No Bobs, no Masters. So that's the use of the tooth. What are you doing out here, by the way? Getting an early start on our longest night lights plan. Gotta dig them out of the closet. See if they even work still. Can I help put them up? We'll see. You're a small fry. Dad. Dum-de-dum-dum. Okay, they're both doing the thing now. Hold on, I'm gonna go up here first. I knew it. Oh, wow, the Kareem's got a new dog. Hey, puppers. Ah, she saw me. I can see you from here. I'll be watching. So beware. And be a good pup. No dialogue there. Oh, yeah. Oh. I'm gonna do a full, very thorough town today. Hey, what are you doing here? I'm working, Mae. Sure. What's wrong? Don't ask. A lot of weird calls this morning. What kind of calls? A bunch of missing old men? Question. You haven't seen... Never mind. Go do whatever it is you do. Okay, fine. I will. Mae. Spit it out already. Be careful. Just be careful. Oh, geez. Until now, I never considered that. Mae. Okay, fine. Thanks, bye. Just break everything in front of her. I don't doubt that there are... How many people were there? There are at least like 10, 15. We got snow particles. Got like 10, 15 people in that area that are just gone now. Well deserved. Okay. I've had my time. Oh no, the bridge is going to freeze soon. I wonder if we'll ever be a big booming town again. Those guys last night were like deluded. But it'd be really nice. If there was a god, I might ask. But I think they'd have to fight the other gods that bled to this place nearly to death. I'm like proud of us all for having good-ass lives in a shitty, stupid, good-ass town. Here's to you, Possum Springs. Here's to survival. No. Yeah, that's it here. Oh. Aunt's gone. Hey, Mae. What's up, Salmers? You okay? After the whole, like, head injury thing? Yeah, I'm alright. Headache is all. I got some migraine meds if you need it. Nah, it's not a migraine. And those things make me have to pee. It's the caffeine. If you ever take pills that make you pee, it's the caffeine. Are you telling me caffeine's the reason I have to pee all the time? I didn't know that. Used to work at a pharmacy. Oh, right. Well, if I ever have a headache or need to pee, I'll come by. Anytime, neighbor. How am I 35? And just realizing this now? Thank you, game. That explains a lot. And it doesn't really answer the question. Oh, none of you were the... And that very much does answer the question. The amount of rock salt isn't the problem. We don't have enough damn trucks for this thing. Cars slip sliding all up and down this goddamn hill. Colleen. Half tempted to just close the road when the storm hits. Oh yeah, good. Let's just give up. And it's not giving up, Colleen. I'm sick of you undermining me. It's a bad idea. That's not undermining. It's undermining. I'm on Colleen's side on this. Well, that's just great. That's just peachy pie, ain't it? Okay, fine. We'll just close all the roads. Let's close down the whole damn town. Your ideas are always the most important. And the most thought out. What the... We gonna do another water balloon toss? I nearly froze to death last time. I still have the sniffles. I think we can all agree it's too cold for water balloons. Yeah, Kathleen, too cold for another stupid idea. Go to hell, Colleen. We could just hire some private plows. If you want to go against the DOT union, go right ahead. We got agreements with the county and state. Colleen's right on this one, too. If you two agree so much, why don't you just get married already? I'd rather die. I'd rather break my own femurs with a cinder block. Alright, well, now that that's settled, what are we doing about the roads? Break for food. Great idea. I'm starving. See, we can still make decisions. Huh. Move out, troops. Okay. Good to know that they weren't part of the madmen in there. I thought for sure that they would be, because they're all about preserving history and stuff. I don't know. To me, it seemed like they would have been there. So I'm kind of glad that they're here. Good to know you're not part of it either. Snow coming. Gonna be bad this year. Thank you for telling me. I would have never known. Anything here? Anything here? No. I should start doing my own laundry. Sometime. Don't have a choice when you only have a... Well, actually, she's only got one shirt. I have like 4 total. Hey, Mae. Hey, Mr. Chazakov. Got any more dusk stars we can look at? One more. Ooh. One more. That one? No, that one. I found it. Let's consult the guide. Erskine, the firemaker. The firemaker. A wanderer in the cold and dark, making a fire and huddling up to it for light and warmth. Sounds festive. Sounds like survival. That star makes me want to cry. This star. Crying? On my roof? Do you wish to talk about it? No, it's fine. Is it a happy cry or a sad cry? I don't know. I don't have great words for it. It's okay. Sometimes too many words. Yeah. Thank you for this. Thank you for joining me. I think we've discovered them all. Well, we didn't really discover them, right? I mean, someone else already saw them and named them. Wrote a whole bunch of stuff about them. And we just, found what they made for us. Is that not a discovery? Not really. Maybe not in a historical sense. We did not create the stars, or name them. But we had these autumn afternoons and found them together. Isn't that something? Something. My granddad said the same, something like that once. Something about a story that having really happened, and because hearing it happened to you. That is nice. It's not bad. I don't quite know what you meant there. Look at them all. Dusk Stargazer. That sounds like someone's name if they could name themselves at age 10. Yeah, correct. So what now? Supermoon is coming. What is that? A giant moon. Oh, that sounds super. That does sound super. You must come meet me when it happens. It'll be late at night. There'll be others on the roof. You come, I will make the hot chocolate. What a time. That sounds great. I want to see a supermoon. Plan on it. See you later, Mr. Chazakov. See you soon, Stargazer. Oh. Okay, that's it. We haven't searched the grounds. I highly doubt we will ever get to see the supermoon, though. Something for Mae to see in the future. Not us, though. Oh. Can we at least... No, we can't even tell them. What would be the right thing to do here if you knew what happened to Casey? But you couldn't prove it and you'd have to explain that you killed a bunch of a bunch of guys in the mines. You wouldn't have to say that part, but maybe they'd just collapse. There'd be a lot of explaining to do, though. But doesn't Casey deserve something? When winter come and water freeze, here the fish can be at ease. The tunnel is not flooded ruin. It's a home, a place for doing. Doing? Sure, that works. Please go away. No. Fine. Sweet. New music for everything here. Ooh. It's you two. Can't interact with them. Hey, you guys. Yeah? Stay safe, alright? Wow, thanks, Mom. Are you our new mom? Apparently. Life, man. It goes. Slowly. Nah, dude. Nah. I wish those two playing the music would shut the F up. Hey. Watch it. Alright, that's it. Nothing else here, okay. Alright. I'm going to the church before searching up top. Yeah, every area has a different version of the music going on now. I think every single day has had different music, actually. Or at least every day during a chapter. Every time in town. And then different parts of town have different music depending on it. I love it. Keeps it fresh. Right, Mom wouldn't be here. Is it time? No? Damn. That's not Mom's car, because Mom's not here. So that must be Kate's car. He'll look a lot friendlier when he's covered in snow. He won't be, though. He's a fire breather, right? Hey. Well, hey there, Mae. What are you doing? Oh, just cleaning up. How did the council vote go? We lost. I lost. It was just me pushing for it, really. We've got all this empty space. Could use it for so many things, but you tried. All we can do. And God will show up when the time is right. Bruce was my friend. Mine too. Bruce was my friend too. You need some help cleaning this place up? That'd be nice, Mae. There's a rake back in the shed behind the church. Oh, I can't do it now, but... Run along, Mae. You ever offer help and then be like, yeah, that was just... I'm not actually gonna help. That's what it felt like. We can't even get to a shed. Oh, unless it was right here. No. No, the shed would be on the right. All right. Guy? Shaky fist? Oh, he's not coming out. There's the dog. You gonna search over here first? Any dialogue? No. Or he's there. Good. Considering you've let these rats multiply, what are they gonna do for winter? Mae can't protect them from that. No more info from you. What's gonna happen to all this? I guess it's just gonna sit here till someone gets around to throwing it all out. I should, like, steal the good stuff. See what Mom and Dad think. I'm sure they'll love it. Redecorate the living room. I don't know about that. Aw, man. It's locked again. This blows. Ugh. I'm, like, personally offended by whoever lives here. Whatever. Whoever. Whatever. Oh. How dare they lock their apartment to prevent you from breaking in? Alright, hold on. There might be dialogue up here? Oh, I can't go up there. Hey, you okay? Hey, I heard you were like in the hospital or something. Yeah. What for? Fell into a ravine while running through the woods at night. Why? Chased by a death cult of conservative uncles. It's one way to... It's weird to just hear her be like, yeah, that's what happened. All right, you don't have to tell me. Oh, you don't believe her? So, you're really okay? Yeah, just been a weird few days. Okay, I got worried. I'm super tough. Nothing's gonna get me anytime soon. Oh, good. That's good. I wonder if they'll ever figure out who messed up the dudes. The dudes? The mural in the tunnel. Oh, I did that. You did do it. What? Why? I don't know. That's not a reason. Why do you care so much? It's the dudes. You don't mess with the dudes like that. They're like a part of this place. This entire place is royally messed up. Nobody cares. I wanted someone to notice things aren't okay. This town is like a horror movie that never stops. And it's not even a good one. Yeah, it might suck, but it's our horror movie. And that's kind of cool, actually. What kind of movie would you want it to be? I don't know. Romantic comedy? Everyone lives in clean, shiny places there. And they're all pretty, and they kiss. But they're horrible to sit through. And you end up hating every person on screen. Yeah, they're always pretty hateable. It's okay to hate them. They're not real people. Yeah, fictional people don't mind. I mean the actors. Me too. You know, does your family do stuff for the holidays? My dad is usually away on Thanksgiving, but he's home for longest night. You should come do Thanksgiving at my house. Oh no. Come on. We have 4 chairs and there's only 3 of us. The other chair usually just has junk on it. No, I can't. Why not? It's fine. It's fine. Hey, okay, we can talk about it later. Thank you. You okay? Can I do anything? No, it's cool. I just need to sit here and be quiet for a while. Okay, I'll leave you alone then. See you tomorrow, probably. Mae. Yep. Thanks for hanging out with me. No problem, kid. Try not to, like, burn something down in the meantime. See ya. No. Everything sucks forever, says 15-year-old horror aficionado and Train Tracks lurker Lori M. I think she's secretly happy to be invited, but also anxiety-inducing. She needs me to keep visiting, to help her get through what she's going through. I won't be able to climb this soon, once it gets icy. Enjoy it while the weather lasts, Mae. Oh no! Damn it. Hold on. There we go. Not that it mattered. There's no dialogue up here or anything, but I had to be sure. Let me just double check you guys. So I'm gonna split in part-time. How do they not have the hours? It's a huge store. Do they not have the hours? They got a computer program. It's all hooked up to some kind of mainframe or something. It spits out the optimum schedule for all employees. Manager can't do much about it. Computer don't play favorites. Yeah, I guess you can't argue with a computer. Did Nancy give you hell? Nah, she did laugh though. I laughed too. We still gonna do that movie? Yeah, let's find a night where I'll laugh. I'm off Tuesdays. I'm off Sundays. Thursday's my only night off. Oh, I know how this goes. We can all put in requests. You're not one of them. I thought for sure. Hey, it's you. Yep. For now, at least. You know, I never got your name. I'm the janitor. I clean up, do fix-its, whatever needs done. Oh, okay. So, what's it been like being home again? Things like you remember them? Kinda. I don't know. I don't even remember today. Sounds like you've been through something. How do you know? Solid experience. I swear some mornings I feel every bit as old as these trees. You know, something big did happen, and I feel like I should have woken up today and, have learned something. But I don't know if I learned anything, really. Well, in my experience, the big things don't teach you anything. But they make you something, and sometimes you gotta wait a while to see what comes of it. Huh. Well, done an honest day's work. Quitting time. Smelters game tonight. See you around. Not if I see you first, Mae. Wait, how do you know my name? Janitor, Lord Janitor, Bob Janitor. I could get a job as a janitor and really enjoy it. I could see that. You're new. Is that a chameleon? Well, fall sure is ending. Sure looks that way. I've never seen you around before. I spend a lot of time indoors, but it's nice to take a break. And I like the cold. It's brisk today. Brisk. Sometimes I stand in the cold with my arms out and let a gust of wind pass over me. Chills me out a bit. Like this? Yeah. Is it working? Yeah. It's cold. Maybe too cold. Yeah, you don't want to be doing it for too long. Then you can go and get a coffee or a hot chocolate or something. The endless cycle of life. It's cozy. The endless cozy cycle of life. Geez. I hadn't thought about how cold it was getting out here till you mentioned it. It's snowing. I know. Sorry. You don't have to apologize. Well, I'm from Canada. I have to apologize. I'm gonna put my arms down now. That's probably a good idea. The blood all ran out of my arms. Okay. Numb arms. Damn, I should have given you the Fargo accent. Beaver Priest. Was this game developed by Canadians? She knew. She knew. Holy crap. A taco place. This is the best thing that's happened to this town since we got internet. We were still using Cyberfish until like 2 years ago because it's eternally 2 decades behind here. It takes you 3 days to torrent a movie. It takes you 1 day to load a GIF. Barbaric times. God. Life moves on, huh? Oh my god, they deliver. I'm gonna eat the shit out of some tacos. How did you know this was gonna happen? I think it was during the Lori event when she's like, we should get taco place before we get a serial killer or something. So you're a taco dude now. I mean, I was hired to be a taco artisan. But I guess that means holding the sign out in the snow. It's not really snowing that hard. It's snowing. There is snow in the sky, falling. How are the tacos here? Good. I like tacos. There is not one person on God's earth who doesn't love tacos. I'm sure I could find someone. I'm not one of them that doesn't. I love tacos. Bad news. My ex hates tacos. Good news. They're now your ex. Have fun with the tacos. It pays. $8 an hour? Ugh. Taco Buck. Dine in, dine out. We deliver. Please tip your delivery persons. Best tacos in all of this general region, pretty sure. Then missing the pizza place? Why not try a pizza taco? Oh, wow, that sounds amazing. Watching your health? Try out all lettuce taco? No, I refuse. Get out of here, kid, I'm working. Oh, wait, no, I can't get on the roof? Oh, I thought for sure my theory that he was one of them was right. Okay, you weren't one of them. The other guy said he was moving, so. Who are you? Haven't you seen me around? Nah. Well, I've noticed you. That's not weird or anything. A bit cold for standing outside, isn't it? Someone's gotta stand here. Hey, you Smelters fan? Sure. Oh, really? Yeah. Go Smelters? Go Smelters. Go Smelters. He needed that. He needed someone to say that to. Good job, Mae. Anything about the statue? Nothing there. What's in the news? Gonna be a cold winter, the worst in years. How can they predict that? Future's all guesswork. Oh, that's all I get? Oh. Yeah, no, you can't make it up there without the stairs. As far as I know. Unless... No, I've already tried that. Alright, I doubt this will have anything on it, and I missed, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Go in? What the hell? My babies. My little rat babies. Well, not so little anymore. You made it. You've broken free. It's a miracle. I'm just gonna enjoy this moment for a bit. Don't mind me. There's some keys hanging on that wall. Mae? Oh, I had to manually. Can I do it again? Do you just go sit in the corner there and... The fruits of our efforts. We've now overrun the food donkey with rats. No dialogue over here. Okay. Alright. I believe that's everything. We can't even talk to Bea or Angus. They're not around. Can I talk to you? Did I miss anyone down here? No, I didn't. Okay. Hold on, Greg. Can't do anything. Well, look who's alive and well. Is that a surprise? Nah. Just seems like relevant. Well, look who's alive and well to you too. Yeah. Yeah. You want to get out of here? Do band practice? Yeah. God, this door just does not like to open. Bet it's worse in the summer. So, did you get all the keys to the back? Did you all get keys to the back door? And Greg got one and made copies. How do you even get a key? I have no idea. Where's Greg? Oh yeah, he had to spring Angus from work. What does that mean? Zero clue. Huh. I'm a little unclear about how both of them still have jobs, since they seem to just up and leave work early a lot. There's a lot about those two I don't understand. I think they just plain need each other. Greg more than Angus, I think. I don't think Angus would agree. And that's because it wouldn't occur to Angus to think otherwise, because Angus is an extremely nice person. No, Greg's a nice person. Oh yeah, he definitely is. But he's also bratty and irresponsible, and has like zero attention span. Greg needs a parent as much as he needs a boyfriend. And he's really lucky. Both Angus is a little bit of both. You're not wrong. Angus thinks Greg, like, saved him. Listen, I'm not saying he didn't, if he thinks so. Angus might also be attracted to really sincere guys in leather jackets who carries knives. I mean, if I met the right guy, those would all be pluses. Geez, you've thought this out. Before you came, they were the only people I hung out with most of the time. I've had a lot of time to study. So, like, how are you? Mae seems to be doing a little better. I'm, good. Really? I feel like right now, I could convince myself I was fine, or completely shattered. Just, like, stuck in neutral. You? Not great. Had a dream the world was ending. Might be. You think we're safe? No idea. Yeah, great feeling. Yep. So, like, I'm a little confused about what even happened last night. Well, there's apparently a death cult of dads. Or was. Who knows if that was all of them. I can't believe they even exist, or existed. Probably take them a few days to die. Yep. I don't know. I kinda understand them in a weird way. Really? It's like a porch light that's on, and there are all these bugs around it, and then the light goes out, and there's a hole where the light was. It's like what happened to me way back, like I was telling you about on the couch last night. Holy crap, that was last night. Seems like 2 lifetimes ago. Yeah. God, I can't even wrap my head around these past 2 weeks. I think that's pretty understandable, Mae. So I went to Germ's house the other day. Oh my god. I can't even picture where he would live. Like in a treehouse somewhere? Nah, it's nice. It's like a double wide with a built-in on basement. Got a trampoline. Oof, I get pukey on those. It was awesome. We ate sloppy joes. I could go for one of those right about now. God, they're so good. Like you forget about them until you hear someone mention it, and suddenly that's all you want. I can't relate. I should have just made those for dinner at your place the other night. Ooh, yeah. I mean, I think I like sloppy joes. I don't know if I like. That's what I hear when I hear about tacos. You mentioned tacos, and I'm like, that's all I can think about. I need one now. But not with sloppy joes. Hey, sorry again about yelling at you. Oh, don't worry. I already forgot that entire conversation. Oh. Anyway, before all that, his grandma told me my fortune. Told my fortune, sorta. Holy shit. What was your fortune? Well, she said some pretty shitty things about my whole life. You know, a head thing. Ah. But otherwise, it was kind of vaguely what happened last night. Wow. But it wasn't so much what she said, but more like who she was. Who was she? Just an old lady getting involved in all this weirdness for some reason. Uh-huh. Okay, so there's also this kid Lori that I've been hanging out with. You're just talking about all the optional stuff I did? Kid? Like 15 or something. So you're just hanging out with children and the elderly these days. Anyway, Lori lives over by the tracks, and I don't think her home life is great. At all. But she's awesome, loves horror movies. Makes these little monsters by putting little metal dudes on the tracks. Oh, and they get all squished and stretched. That's rad. Yeah, see? Cool kid. And then she'll take like 2 of them and squash them together. Double monster. I feel like I'm kind of an older sister to her when we hang out. My grandma died a while back, and Germ's grandma was trying to grandma me. And you're like my sister, cousin, the crazy uncle. Okay, whatever. Point being, we're all stuck together like Lori's squashed monster guys. Like you and me, and like Germ's grandma and Lori, and so we're all part of something. We're all part of the same squashed monster. Deep. So, have you had any new, rat problems at the shop? Yeah. How did you know? Uh-oh. They're covering all these optional stuff? I heard there were some rats around town. It makes me happy for some reason. Well, there's no such thing as a small rat problem. There's just gonna be more of them. Hope Springs. Rats multiply. Cute. We literally sell rat poison. They're going down. We'll see. Hey, speaking of nothing, how good is your car? Good. Good how? Like, can it drive really far? Mae, do you know anything about... What? We should, like, do a road trip. To where? Out west. It gets all flat. That it does. We can go where it's really flat. They sell barbecue everywhere, and you can see like the world's largest pierogi, or a museum of toy rocket ships, or a factory where they make pretzels, or a house that looks like a big chicken. I could. Okay, let's talk about it next year. I'll start planning it now. I thought you couldn't leave home because of your issue. You're home enough. I mean, if we're trapped here together, we might as well be trapped out there together. I mean, if we're not dead by then, lol. You have a way of making Doom sound a lot of fun, Mayday. And that is actually kind of a gift. Oh. God damn this door. I think God already has. There they are. Hey guys. What's up, nerds? It's you who are the nerds. What? Jeez, we've never been so insulted. Take it right back, dork. Fat chance. Hey, Greg, so I didn't really know Casey. Yeah. I just wanted to say I'm really sorry. Yeah, thanks. Casey was a good one. Casey was good. Should we, like, tell his parents? I mean, oh, this is a... Honestly, yeah. They deserve to know, but is that gonna make it worse for them or not? Because there's no... What if they start going through the mine and then they'd start going through the hole and it sounded like a really deep hole? Probably. What do we tell them? I don't know. Can we, like, mix up something that sounds real? You might have to. Oh, what? The truth isn't real enough? No, you're right. The truth is insane. So, like, what do we do? About Casey? No, like, in general. Play some music. Can we think about this tomorrow? Can we just play a song and get a pizza? I don't think a song and pizza is an answer, really. Can we just be normal for like one day? I don't know how today can possibly feel normal. Oh, when I was in the coma? Or when I was down there? We don't know what happened when you were in a coma. I'm gonna ask about when I was in that coma or whatever. I saw the future. Or maybe it's now the future. Or was the future. Like flying cars and shit? Actually, those would be a disaster. Ha! Finally, you admit it. You owe me $5. That's a bet. No, it was like the town abandoned. Like being eaten and reclaimed by nature or some shit. I went to where my house used to be. Oh, that was in your coma? There were mailboxes, but there were no houses? Oh, okay. When I was there, I felt completely hopeless. But now I think I could just build another house. Or I could just move on. Knowing when to hold on and when to let go. Okay, I lost my entire train of thought. I had it for a second, and then it was gone. Song and pizza sounds good, Mae. Song and pizza? Yeah, good enough. Hey! That was a good thing to end it on as well. I don't want to see Angus and Greg moving on and whatever possible other stuff. I want to imagine that and end it on the, can we just keep things the same note? knowing that Mae wants to move on, but it's up to her. Ooh. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to, I wasn't expecting to actually beat it sitting down today. Kind of assumed I'd have one more session here. But I don't know, is there more for me to do here? I guess we'll wait for the credits to end. I definitely have some things to think on, but this was a very good down-to-earth story. Down-to-earth while also being crazy wacky. Like, that... The whole situation got... I wasn't expecting actual... Like someone... like a group of people, a cult doing whatever the hell they were doing. Well, we know what they were doing. They're sacrificing people. That got wild compared to what we've had up to this point. But then again, I mean, that if you come across it, it would just be like rapid fire, like like all this information. It felt relevant for Mae's growth, I guess. I don't think that she actually heard a voice in the pit similar to that or anything, though. Ego the cat. I don't know. I have some stuff to look up for sure. Band practice? Oh. It's more credits. I was wondering if they're gonna bring in them playing music or something. Circle. Well, that was dark. At the end of everything. Well, that was weird. Good text. Rip Casey. Oh! Can we assume they went on a road trip then? I think we can assume that, based on that drawing right there. Hell yeah! God, I'm missing. There's some pages here I'm missing. I wonder what I'm actually missing. I do feel like I explored enough to be satisfied with what just happened. All the events, like the way it went down. I am curious to know what would have been different. What other, I don't know. I don't know if you could vastly change that. Let me check. I don't feel like, oh, start new game. There's not even a continue here. I don't feel like you could change the events there, really. We didn't make any significant choices on that note. Hold on. Okay, well, from the information that I found, apparently I got Bea's ending, technically. The game has one end itself, like no matter what, those events happen, but most of the dialogue there at the end, obviously Greg and Angus were trying to get in, but before that, we were talking to Bea about everything we'd done. And you could do that with Greg as well. I don't think it's worth like doing a whole another playthrough on the Greg only events to get that, because apparently when we went to the Jackie's party, that's what kind of locked in Bea, I think, maybe, or hanging out with, because I hung out with both of them. I did the robot event, but then I also did a few things with Bea. I had dinner with her and went to the mall, so like I was kind of leaning towards Bea, but I didn't do everything with her. But I still ended up on that thing, and I definitely would have loved to see all of Greg's events, which I'm probably going to do on my own. I don't think it's worth going through the whole game again to hear what he has to say. in a recording. But I do think that it's worth it for me personally to go through and just see what I missed. But I want to do that at my leisure for sure. I definitely will have to move on to something else for the actual channel. But I'm thoroughly satisfied with that, knowing that I got that is the end, and I do like that we got to kind of take over as B at that one part. Apparently that is decided by the same thing. You know you're on B's end if you're walking around as her before Mae comes in, and the dialogue at the end with her was very good. I love that. Other than that, there were things I had questions about. I did notice some things that when I was looking on there, as far as like why Mae was going through what she was going through. A lot of people take it literally, apparently, but I don't think you should to an extent. Like thinking that there was some crazy thing in that hole that was causing her to, think the way she does. I think it maybe influenced her a little bit. I don't think that thing was real itself, but I think that I don't know how to put this. Loss led to some unstable mentality for her, I believe, when she lost her granddad, because it sounds like it was only in high school when she started to kind of gain those anger issues and lose a little bit, like see things as just shapes, like lose a bit of her imagination to see the world with color. I guess it seems like that could have happened around that time. I don't know the exact like dates or anything for anything, but the year it flooded is the year granddad died. That's what it says in the very beginning. Actually, that's what I chose in the beginning. I don't think the flood was definitive. I think it could have chose something else. Don't remember what it was, though, because I went with flood. But either way, there's all that. And then from all of the newspaper articles that we read about, there's a lot of stuff that could be seen as red herring, but also there was mention of gases, which is one of the first articles I read, and the gases could have had an effect a little bit, could have made people feel a little unhealthy to an extent. I don't know. I'd have to go back and like check that out, but I feel like that may have had somewhat an influence. Maybe everyone in the town is feeling just a little unhealthy because of that, the gases in the mine and stuff. I don't know, but either way, I'm happy with this. I'm definitely gonna go to check some stuff out and look at it, look at the lore a little bit deeper. I plan to do Greg's run here when I get time, on my own, of course. But yeah, so I'm not actually going to do a review because this game is old. Any game that's over like 5 years old, there's no point in like putting up numbers themselves, but I will bring that up just so I can kind of talk about them a little bit. But to me, like if I was going to give these numbers, the story with the way they did the world building and it being so in depth for a game like this would definitely be a 10 story for sure. Yeah, the world building is amazing here, and the way they presented the state of Mae and all that stuff, it's just very good. It's there's not much media that could really do it this well. Honestly, I feel like this could only be a game, in my opinion. Maybe a book. But this could only really be a game. It was presented very well for game form, that's for sure. And for sound, this game has like a very diverse soundtrack. There are so many songs, and they all are quite memorable. I feel like in like 2-3 years, if I came back, I'd probably be like, oh, that's definitely from that game. Like I'd remember. Some games really just have music that hides in the background and you can't tell, but this had its own style and it did it really well. Also, the songs I could play on the bass were interesting. A few of them I really liked. Die Anywhere Else is still stuck in my head. Days later, I'm still remembering that song and wondering, like sometimes I like hear it in my head and I'm like, what song am I thinking of? It's this one. But I'm like sitting there picturing a real song with vocals and a full band. But no, it's this song. I don't know. I love that song a lot. Voice acting, I think I deserve a 12 out of 10 for my voice acting here. I'm kidding. There's no voice acting, so there's no reason to go into that discussion. Yeah. Art, though? This game actually looks really great. This is made in Unity, and I didn't really feel that. It didn't feel like a Unity game to me. It felt like they had their own thing going. So whatever they did it. They did it well. Because, like, you can almost always tell when a game's made in Unity ahead of time. It's got, like, this weird... As someone who's worked with Unity quite a bit, like, I played around in it quite a lot. And that means I've spent a lot of time, like, seeing how things are made in Unity and stuff. This game feels like it has its own engine. So whatever you did, you like stripped all like basic Unity features and did your own thing fully, I feel like. But yeah, the font in this game was great, very easy to read, thank God. I have trouble sometimes with some games with their font, whether it's the background behind the chat bubbles or something. Like if you do it wrong, I sit there and get caught up on words sometimes. It happens with a few games. It did not happen at all here. I love it. This is very unique looking style. The choice to use like all animals as the portrayal of people, which I'm assuming could be up for interpretation. Either they don't have to. This could be an animal world. It could be, and it wouldn't really matter. There's no reason to think about it. I assume they're real people, and they're not. There's not cat families and pelican families and wolf families. It's just their way of portraying it to make it easier to handle these heavy topics. Maybe, like I would feel a lot weirder if Greg wasn't a wolf, suggesting crimes that he was suggesting. The fact that he was a wolf, you're like, okay. Sure, whatever. That's fine. And the fact that Mae is like jumping on power lines and jumping all over the place, you see a cat and you're like, oh, well, this is probably normal. But if I saw like a human jumping on power lines, I'd think about it a little differently. I feel. I don't know. I'd be a little more worried, I suppose. Okay, so UI. I love the. Actual like I don't know if the journal entries are considered UI or not. The journal entries with all the drawings and stuff, those were amazing. There isn't really a UI outside of that. I mean, there are basic menus and stuff. I really can't go into UI with this. But I mean, I guess the UI for the, the music, the rhythm game, there's that. And that looks great. I'm only upset that I can't calibrate my keyboard to actually line up. I really wish I could because I have to play them a second early, unfortunately. But yeah, overall, I'd say art would be a good 9 for me for this kind of game. This is good. The UI obviously doesn't stand out too much, but I don't quite think it deserves a 10 in like a visual novel kind of category or a story. This isn't a visual novel, obviously, but it's kind of in. The whole point is explore and follow this very direct story, so. Gameplay, there's a lot to do with the exploration, and by the sounds of it, there are a lot of variations of things you can get that add to replayability. I wouldn't say the content itself is super diverse. You're talking to people, you're doing a few mini games. They're fun mini games though. And yeah, just progressing the story overall, really. So difficulty like 1, 0. I mean, no, 5. Right. A 1 for me is always you failed hardcore. 5 is you did exactly what I expected, and 10 is you blew me away. This would be a 5 then. It did what I expected. So yeah, there's no difficulty, and you're just looking around. So, but for me, like, I love doing that. I can't give it a 10 because I can't like suggest it to someone and say like, yeah, if you're gonna have fun playing this. Maybe I think you'll have fun experiencing the story, but like the actual game, there's just jumping. So I can't suggest it to everyone. Some of my friends would hate this story probably. I love it, but I can't say that the actual gameplay would be something to suggest it for, you know? And the platforming isn't like hard or unique. It's just get the triple jump when you need to. So that's not really a big deal. But overall, as a genre, this would definitely... I would just omit gameplay completely. I'd give this like a 9.75. Potentially a 10. There's the fact... No, I don't really have anything bad to say about it. I don't see a reason not to give it a 10, except for the fact that you could have better gameplay. You could have a more involved gameplay to enhance it a little bit. But it's so minor that, like, it's not a big deal. Like, this is very good. This is very good. I don't think there's anything else to really discuss there, but I did want to go over my thoughts with it before ending. Obviously, those are fake thought numbers in general, no matter what. They always are. It's not like I'm official reviewer guy, but to actually put the numbers up, I feel like they'd be fluctuating all the time. This is an older game, so those are just my thoughts on everything. And now that it's done, I'm sure I'll have something figured out. Check the About Me section of my channel if you want to know what's coming up next. I think this slot will be on hold, and I'll have only one game playing for a bit. Eventually, I plan to go back to doing 2, but I might just throw in the occasional video here and there for this one. If you have any games to suggest, though, I will consider them, especially shorter games. If there are a bunch of like little few episode games, I definitely want to get a few of them out while focusing on a longer game in the other slot, just to give myself a little breathing room. But yeah, if you have anything to suggest, let me know. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in another game.